Action.
God damn it, bracket's fucked. Piece of shit. I'm never doing March Madness again. Die.
This is the Late Night Show with Tomas Dvoracek.
Dude! Hello. Welcome to the Late Night Show with Tomas Dvoracek. I'm Tomas Dvoracek. Today we'll be looking at the causes of the Great War. The war to end all wars. I welcome France. More notably, the top diplomat for France, Raymond Poincaré. Pleasure to have you on the show, though.
Always a pleasure, Tom.
So, would you say causes of the war were in the French eyes?
Those Germans.
It's...
You know how much I like to blame the Germans, Tom.
Yeah.
In Alsace-Lorraine, we wanted that territory back. Those Germans just took it from us, and we wanted it back. So, that was one of the main causes. Another cause was that Moroccan crisis, and this Germans. See,
yeah, but that on the other hand, that brought you closer to England, right?
Yes, but they send the Panther down. They blackmail me. They make me resign.
Dude, it's blown.
Yeah, it is a bloner. You know how there's Germans. Man. There's Germans.
And then I'm like hearing there's like a plan that Germans, the French had, Plan 17, to get back Alsace-Lorraine.
Since 1897, we double our army. What are we going to do with a doubled military if we're not going to use it?
Sure. So you bolstered up. You bolstered up the offensive line, the
exactly.
O-line, and
Exactly.
line of scrimmage. All right. There's a political scandal going on in France domestically.
Oh, you mean the Dreyfus scandal?
Yeah, it's affair, yeah.
Dreyfus affair, French general sent secrets to the Germans? It's terrible.
Dude, I was like...
Just betrayal. I mean, lost respect. We need to gain that respect back and defeat those Germans.
Determination.
So much determination, though.
So basically, your top, stuff was...
these Germans do it all.
Yeah, to, regain...
Yeah, we
Alsace-Lorraine was, the top.
Yep, exactly.
I was like, okay.
All those Germans.
I mean, yeah, it was nice talking with you. I talked with England earlier, it's they said you were pretty close, the Entente Cordiale.
Yeah, pretty tight.
Alright, so nice to have your show, though.
Always a pleasure, Thomas.
Yeah. Yep. For our next segment, here's Cassie Black. Thanks for the report, Cassie. Oh, I'm receiving breaking news.
What?
Say it.
I got Cassie's pictures from random sites all together.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's unfortunate. Next country on my show is Serbia here, represented by their king, Peter I. So, how would you view the causes of war through Serbia's eyes?
In our eyes, it was all those Austrian-Hungarians' fault. We were under the shadow of them. We wanted to break out of that shadow.
Alright, and if I understand correctly, you wanted some warm water ports, and the outcome of the First Balkan War was, let's say, not in your favor.
Treaty of London in 1913 did not come out in our favor. That is correct.
Yes, so stopped you from getting warm water ports.
Yeah, Albania. Because Albania, they made an independent nation. They did that, blocked us.
True, and there's a little nationalist group in your country called White Hand, Dark Hand, or something like that.
The Black Hand?
Black Hand, yes.
The Black Hand, yes. They are one of the most explosive terrorist groups in the league.
I'm pretty sure Al Qaeda is one of your rivals now.
No, we are so much more better. We are so much better than Al Qaeda. We assassinate the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria. He's gonna be in the throne.
And then that preceded World War I. That's pretty big cause, man.
Yeah, it's an immediate cause, but not with a long-term peace. If Austria wasn't, being, over our, and, if it wasn't for that Treaty of London, none of that would have happened. So.
I got true.
I wouldn't say it's all our fault.
Alright, so it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Well, it's a pleasure to be on the show, Tom.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Yeah. The next show on my show It's one of the top nations in the league, Germany. Here represented by Kaiser Wilhelm II. Welcome to the show.
It's good to see you, Tom.
So, how'd you pick the beginnings of this great war?
Well, really, what drew us into the war was the need to support our only ally, Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary was, the only nation we could trust at the time, and when they were declared war on by Russia, or when Russia went to support them, or support Serbia against them.
When Russia mobilized.
Yeah, we had no choice but to defend our allies and attack Russia.
This is the blank check moment.
Yeah, we issued Austria a blank check saying.
So it wasn't a legit. It was just like figuratively speaking.
We didn't actually
It
give
was like
them a
support.
check.
Yes.
Yeah, let's be serious here. Come on.
Yeah, never checks. Oh, yeah. Check.
So, but the reason we wanted to enter the war, the reason we wanted this war to happen, was so that we could prove our superiority over all of the other European nations.
More specifically, Britain, Navy.
Yeah, we really felt that we needed to show that we were a force to be reckoned with, especially in the naval realm. Britain had been long unchallenged, navally was, but we decided that we wanted to challenge them, so we started making a lot of capital ships, dreadnoughts.
Yeah, quite a big ship day.
Very big. And we wanted to, attack Britain with our navy.
And you're also inspired by the British.
Yeah, but we did. We were very inspired by how how they used it. We wanted our place in the sun.
We said.
Our moment to show that Britain wasn't really as good as us. Show that Germany was the best nation in the entire world. And we wanted more colonies, since we relate to the colonial race after that Bismarck character.
So this brings us to the Dvoracek crisis and you posting up your ship.
We sent a ship, just one ship, not a big deal, to Morocco. French backed down, they agreed to our demands, but then Britain sent in their ships, and we were forced to, leave the area.
You also said Britain were agitated by your, as delicately our colleague Krusty would say, the Schlieffen Plan.
The Schlieffen Plan. That was actually a von Schlieffen Plan, yes. It was our plan for war, in case war broke out. We were really afraid of a two-front war.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided that we wanted to sweep through France, take them out, hopefully avoid any involvement from the British, and then move over to Russia.
But in that moment, you violated the Treaty of London.
Oh, yes.
The 1837.
We just thought of that as a scrap of paper.
Yes.
It wasn't an important treaty. Britain they got all caught up in it. Pencil pushers.
Mm-hmm.
And we had no idea England was going to mobilize for war. When we talked to them, they were very, vague about it. They were, we wouldn't really be able to stay out.
Sweet nationalism.
Yeah. We figured they'd stay isolated from the rest of the policies of the international continental Europe.
But then you kind of started freaking out once Russia started mobilizing.
Yeah, once Russia mobilized against Austria, we had no choice.
Mm-hmm. So you declared war
And then, that was that.
Mm-hmm. So it was great to have you on our show. So,
Thomas, nice to see you, Tom.
Yeah, nice.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thanks. I'm here next with one of the immediate victims of the war, here Austria-Hungary, represented by France. France? What was your France, Joseph? Alright, France, so let's hear it.
Thank you.
Yes, we thought that one of the other nations that was heavily responsible was Serbia. We were having a lot of trouble with all the pan-Slavic nationalism. The Black Hand, they murdered Franz Ferdinand. That was kind of a shock to us. We're going to fight back. What do
Heir to the throne.
Exactly.
Quite a big deal.
They don't. They expect us to just sit there. Of course, we're going to attack and retaliate. They knew that.
So you were ahead by issuing ultimatum.
Yes.
About a month after.
Yep.
And it was rudely.
They didn't respond to us.
It was rudely.
They did not respond to us.
It was rudely declined.
Yep.
Rudely
declined.
No
they basically told us just no straight to our face.
So they told you to delicately to fuck off.
Yes. Exactly. They couldn't have put it in any better terms, Tom.
So Germany helped you, right?
Yeah, Germany really did help. They gave us a blank check.
Yes.
That gave us our support. So that was a sign of relief.
Before this, in the early 1900s, with the Balkan crises, first one, it turned out pretty good for you, right? In your favor?
We won land and
Yeah,
Turkey lost its territory, which helped us.
Yeah, Serbia couldn't get. It was the Albania became an independent
Yes.
state.
Serbia,
London.
good for us.
Yeah. So Second Balkan crisis did not work out in
No.
your favor as much.
No, Serbia became much stronger, and because we were such a mixing pot of all the nations, then all the Serbs in our
There were many
nation.
Slavs.
Yep, a lot of Slavs. And another issue with that Balkan War is that they became much closer to Russia to give them a lot more power because they knew they had the military of Russia helping them out.
Yeah, well, yeah, and also there was also a deal between you and Russia earlier, though.
Yeah.
It was the Cloud Treaty. Usually.
Exactly.
It was about the you getting to annex
Right, Bosnia and
Bosnia.
Herzegovina.
and Russia getting access to the Strait of Darnell.
Yeah, and then the Congress didn't agree to
Yeah,
it, so we just went and annexed it ourselves.
So your main people for this is like Serbia.
Yeah, exactly.
For killing the dude.
Right. Yep. I would say that was the immediate cause is
Mhm.
murdering for
Because long term would be the Russian
Exactly.
hate.
Ex-
It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Yep. Pleasure.
Alright, well, next on the show here I have Tsar Nicholas. We got you on the show. So next question, how do you see the war?
Well, I see Austria as the cause of this war. After they attacked Serbia, we had no choice but to defend our Slavic brothers. Am I not right? I mean, we had no other choice. We were Serbia's big brother, some would
But
say.
you could argue that you're the big brother because of your past embarrassment with Japan, which forced you to focus more on.
Yes, several times we had to bounce back from Western to Eastern policy, and it seemed like we were getting defeated at every turn. We had no options left. In the Congress of Berlin, we'd been embarrassed. We'd had everything that we won taken away from us.
And also the Treaty of Buchlau.
Treaty of Buchlau, where the Austrians violated the agreement entirely, went ahead and didn't help us. Just took Bosnia-Herzegovina for themselves. Disgraceful. Since there have been some, deep-seated misunderstandings between us and Russia, or Austria, sorry.
Yeah.
We weren't very happy with them. But we had the largest army in the world, Who's gonna mess with that? All we wanted was one water port. Sure, the Russia is the best nation in the world. Why shouldn't we have just one measly one water port? But no, we got denied time and time again. Even after we took it for ourselves, taken away from us by the great nations that were in the West. We've been embarrassed time and time again, and we were ready for a war. That's not to say that we caused it.
But you mobilized.
Well, we mobilized to stop the Austrians from their unjust war against innocent Serbia. Our brothers were there, and they were fighting a country many times stronger than them, with, no power to defend themselves, actually. It was unjust. We had nothing else to do. I mean, we had, even after the reinsurance treaty with Germany, after that expired because Bismarck was no longer in power, we had no allies. We had our brothers in the Slavic nations near the Balkans, but we had no true allies. So we felt forced to go make alliances, as with France. They had a lot of capital, and that's what we needed. We needed money. So they gave us capital, and we gave them our promise that we would defend them if they were ever attacked by two major powers.
So is that basically all, or?
Well, we felt that we had enough support from our allies, Britain and France, to respond to this unjust attack by Austria and their support by Germany on Serbia, an innocent nation.
Alright, sounds fair. Alright, well, pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you,
Tsar Nicholas. Alright. Now, in conclusion, I conclude that basically not one country was responsible, but all countries were responsible for this great war. Responsible for alliances, most notably between Austria and Germany, most notably like Czech, also France and Russia, militarism, which was Russian mobilization, nationalism in the Balkans, and growing tensions, which ultimately bubbled in the assassination of the Archduke Franz Ferdinand. This is not just one country, but many. Thank you for watching the Late Night Show with Thomas Dvoracek. I'm Thomas Dvoracek.